Hello and welcome to the Allan I Carswell Observatory mini stream for a live view of the core of Comet C 2023 A3 Tshuchinshan-ATLAS, and please correct my pronunciation on that. We're viewing right now through the 1 meter telescope as the comet sets in the sky. You'll see this slow, small blur here. This is actually just the core of a very large, very interesting comet that has been entertaining all of the world from the southern to the northern hemisphere over the last few days, weeks, and potentially up until tomorrow and the next day as well. It is right now at a fainter magnitude than what we have seen before in, gosh, pictures from Australia, magnitude 3.2. And of course, at the Allan I Carswell Observatory, we do have some lights to contend with. So what you're seeing now is not so much the extended structure of the comet, but actually just the core. And we're tracking the comet at the regular tracking speed of the 1 meter telescope, which is the same speed as the stars move across the sky. So you'll actually see this faint core here drift over to the right-hand side as the stars in the background stay stable and the comet will appear to move. So this comet is right now moving through the constellation Serpens, and it will keep on going away, away, away from Earth. And let's just go ahead and zoom in here over here on the telescope, get a little bit better view of the core of the comet. You can see there's this hazy structure. This does not look like a star. What we're seeing is the very inner portion of the gassing out of this comet that is stretching all the way across the sky. Our field of view is so small, we can't actually make out the giant stellar stream stretching out behind this many times the length of the moon. But we can see the core and a little bit of that residual sort of comet outgassing that has so entertained so many of us recently. So this comet is viewable tonight in Ontario right now, as the live stream may indicate. We are very, very happy to be able to bring you it just at the very limit of where the 1 meter telescope can point over at the Allan I Carswell Observatory. This comet is currently at a very large distance from Earth, about 77 million kilometers, and it is increasing all the time. The current rate ascension right now is about 15 hours, 37 minutes. The declination is about oh 01 plus oh 01 and oh 09. So we'll go ahead and give everybody a little shout out to Comet C 2023 A3 or Comet Tshuchinshan-ATLAS. It has been a very, very interesting object to watch so many people get wonderful pictures of, and hopefully this little video will add to that. Now that we've zoomed in, you can see the comet gas structure seems to wiggle a bit. Some of that is due, I will note, to the atmosphere of Earth and not the comet itself. The extended structure is definitely due to the comet and that gas that comes off of it. You can see that there is a bit of directionality. That's the tail of the comet being pushed away by the sun, which is currently setting in Toronto, or has just set, which is why we can open the telescope. This comet was discovered by the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, or ATLAS, back on the 22nd of February 2023. And since then, we've been wondering to see, like, will it make it around the sun? How bright is it going to get? How fabulous is it going to get? So it's really great to be able to share it. If you have dark skies, unlike, of course, the York Observatory over here, we've got a little bit of bright skies at the moment. If you have very, very dark skies, it is just visible to the naked eye or perhaps with binocular assistance tonight. So good luck, everyone, with your observing. I hope everybody has enjoyed this little mini tour of the comet. And yeah, don't forget to go outside and look up at everyone. If you're in Toronto, if you're in Ontario, it is visible right now, and it probably will look even better than this if you have binoculars or if you have a camera that you can set to very long exposure time with a large field of view. This tiny, tiny field of view that the 1 meter has means that we only really get to see the core here. So I hope you all have enjoyed this miniature broadcast from the Allan I Carswell Observatory. If you'd like to join in on any of our activities weekly, daily, or nightly, you can always see our website at yorku.ca/science/observatory. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a wonderful clear night here in Toronto, and don't forget to look uppity.